Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Retro and welcome to my video game finds part 103. We're starting off this week with a bunch of Game Boy stuff. This is a Game Boy Color, the teal version, and it comes with a chargeable battery pack and a small light. I'd never seen this before, but it's a light that you can put in the extension port, and so you have a light that you can move around your Game Boy. I didn't have a Game Boy Color as a kid, I had a Game Boy Classic, and I did have one of those magnifying glasses with a light in there, but this is actually a lot less bulky because those were big and heavy. So there's also a Game Boy Advance SP, and this is the tribal version, and this one is in quite good condition. Usually these tribals really damaged and scratched up. Here you see some scratches, but the interior is still really good, so it's quite in nice condition. This set also came with bunch of games, and they were all complete in box, and that's the basic reason why I bought these Game Boys. Also came with a carrying case, an official Game Boy one. I had one from the Newbie company, I believe, from my original Game Boy, but that was one of those plastic rubber bumper thingies. So the games: Pokemon Blue, Game & Watch Gallery Part 3, Boktai 2 Solar Boy Django. And this is one of those games that I still want to try out because this has a solar sensor that charges your sword. So it actually gives you a benefit if you play this game in the sun. And I have both of those, but I never tried them out. They look really cool. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone Dutch version, Woody Woodpecker, Hamtaro Ham Hams Unite, Pokemon Crystal complete in box, Harry Potter A Secret Chamber, Chamber of Secrets, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Duel Stories. Then there's another pile of complete ones. Wacky Races, which I think I played a PC version of as a kid. Then Pokemon Gold, Worms Armageddon. Let me see if this is one of the fun Worms or one of the shitty ones. I remember Worms 2 is my favorite, and I think Worms Armageddon and Worms World Party were cool as well. The ones that came after that were not as good. Dragon Ball Z Legendary Super Warriors, Pokemon, Microsoft Puzzle Collection Entertainment Pack, Alice in Wonderland, Pokemon Pinball, and I had Pokemon Pinball, the Game Boy Advance version, a couple of weeks ago. I actually played that for a bit, and it's quite a fun game. I really like pinball games, so I'm maybe a bit prejudiced, but the Pokemon Pinball Advance version, which is the Ruby Sapphire version, is really a fun game, especially if you like Pokemon. So and it's really not a hard to find or expensive game. So if you're into that kind of games, really check that one out. It's definitely worth checking out. Only 3 PC big box games this time, but really good ones. The first one is Planescape Torment. People call this the best RPG of all time. I think I've said that before, and I've also told you before that I have never played it. But recently I've been getting back to PC RPGs and now playing Skyrim. And this is definitely on my list to at least try out. Not sure if it's something I'll like and play all the way through, but I'll definitely want to try it out. Then Heart of Darkness, also a game I played a lot as a kid. And the thing is with this game, the graphics were amazing, the story was really cool, but it was really difficult. At least I thought it was really difficult. You were this small dude over here. It's a bit hard to see here, but it's this kid, and you were looking for your lost dog, and all kinds of shadows were attacking you, and you had to get rid of them with your blaster. And I think about 10 screens into the game I never got past that. I believe my brother did get a lot farther, but I didn't. It was just simply too hard for me. And then Jazz Jackrabbit 2, I've showed you this game before. I've had it a couple of times, and this is pretty much, together with Commander Keen, my favorite platforming game of all time. As I said before, I grew up with the PC and not so much with the NES or the Super NES, so I was not a Mario kind of guy. I was a Commander Keen and Jazz Jackrabbit kind of guy. And the amount of hours I played Jazz Jackrabbit just solo, going through the levels, and also with my brother in co-op split screen mode, that you can see here, I think. No, this is just single player, but you could do a co-op single player mode with split screen through the half, or just battle against each other, get weapons and shoot each other in the face. That was just so amazing. And it's also or co-produced by a Dutch guy, the guy that later started Guerrilla Studios, which now are famous for the Killzone games. So there's also a bit of not just nostalgia, but also patriotism in Jazz Jackrabbit for me. This Sunday I've been to another gaming convention, and this time it wasn't a retro gaming convention, nor even a video gaming convention. It was a board game and card game convention. I haven't been there for like 15 years, because that was when I was really into Magic the Gathering. But I went there with my girlfriend and a friend and his girlfriend, and I bought some board games. And some of these I'm really looking forward to play. This is Valse Motten. Let's see what that's in English. It's Cheating Mods. It's a small card game. It's from the same series as Cockroach Salad, which is a really cool game, especially if you play with a lot of people. Then we have Werewolves and the Full Moon expansion for Werewolves, and this is a game you have to play with at least 8 people. So if you have a group of friends or family or whatever, and this is a really easy game, but it's so, yeah, how do you say that? It just gets people involved, and you'll have a great time or a really big fight, depends on your family or friends. But we play these a lot, and I just wanted to have some extra copies and the expansion pack. Then Cluedo, which is Guess or Clue, I think, in English. This is the card game version instead of the board game version. Bought that for my girlfriend. And then there's the Munchkin Deluxe set. I heard a lot about Munchkin. I'd never played it before, but I asked for some explanation on the game, and it's basically a board game RPG with expansion packs that you can buy, and it's all with a bit of a comedy sense towards actual RPG games. As you can see here, the chainsaw name is Orc Be Gone, and here you have the Kneecaps Be Gone. And there's a lot of fun in this game, and there's like 15 or so different sets for Munchkin, and a lot of expansions, I believe 9. So that shows you that it's a really special game. I'm going to do an unboxing on this one. This is the deluxe set, comes with a lot of extra stuff compared to the normal basic set, and I just wanted to see if this is a good game, and if it is, there's a lot of extra stuff to buy to expand your game. So that was it already for this week, because this week was quite slow, and that's all because next week will be very huge. I have one thing coming in that is truly unique. When I show it to you, it will be the first time in your lives that you will see it, and probably the last time as well. It's a video game item that is unknown to exist, and it should be coming in the mail today or tomorrow, so I'm really looking forward to it. And also a big set of quite a rare console with over 40 games, so there's a lot coming in next week. That was why this week is not such a long video, but I'm gonna make up to it triple time next week. So thanks for watching, hope to see you again next time. Like I said, next week is gonna be awesome, so be sure to not miss that one, and subscribe and like at facebook.com/drretromd if you haven't already, and bye bye.